Good afternoon, dear friends. Happy spring. I finally shaved my beard with some accidents along the way. It's okay. It's gonna heal. But anyway, today my mother and myself are extremely concerned for our beloved Baha'i brothers and sisters in Iran, because now that Iran is in crisis, they are scapegoating Baha'is even more. They are sending them more to prison. They are making them give videotaped fake confessions. And there's a young man, a Baha'i, who will possibly be hanged, if you have seen the news. Since the beginning of the faith in the 1800s, with the coming of the Bab, the predecessor of Baha'u'llah, more than 20,000 Baha'is have been martyred. They have been killed. Some as recently as now, and there was again a surge in the 80s because Baha'is have spiritual assemblies. The spiritual assembly of Tehran would get elected every time. The Islamic Republic would murder all the members, kill them, and then they would get re-elected, and the same would happen and again until they ended the assembly of Tehran. All these efforts have been done to try to suppress the Baha'i faith in Iran and outside of Iran. But listen, if you have been my friend for years, if you know me, you know that I won't lie about this to you. These people are meek and innocent, and they don't participate in politics or activism. They just follow the rules of the government and try to live their lives under the most brutal religious persecution. They remind me of the first Christians. They really do. Because they have refused to give up their faith despite everything that is happening to them. So to begin our devotional, I'm going to read the Sermon on the Mount by His Holiness Christ, which really reminds me of the Baha'is. Seeing the crowds, he went up on the mountain, and when he sat down, disciples came to him, the Beatitudes, and he opened his mouth and taught them, saying, Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when others revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For so they persecuted the prophets who were before you. به فارسی یا به عربی عزیز؟
فارسی.
My mother is going to say a Baha'i prayer in Farsi.
الها کریما رحیما، توی آن سلطانی که به یک کلمت وجود موجود گشت، و توی آن کریمی که اعمال بندگان بخششت را من ننمود و زورات جودت را باز نداشت. از تو سؤال می نمایم، این عبد را فائز فرمایی به آنچه سبب نجات است در جمیع عوالم تو. توی مقتدر و توانا و توی عالم و دانا. A prayer by Baha'u'llah.
Merci, Isa. Thank you. These are some of the hidden words of Baha'u'llah, the prophet of the Baha'i faith. O son of man, for everything there is a sign. The sign of love is fortitude under my decree and patience under my trials. O son of man, the true lover yearneth for tribulation, even as doth the rebel for forgiveness and the sinful for mercy. O son of man, if adversity befall thee not in my path, how canst thou walk in the ways of them that are content with my pleasure? If trials afflict thee not in thy longing to meet me, how wilt thou attain delight in thy love for my beauty? O son of man, my calamity is my providence. Outwardly it is fire and vengeance, but inwardly it is light and mercy. Hasten thereunto that thou mayest become an eternal light and an immortal spirit. This is my command unto thee. Do thou observe it. And a prayer by Abdul Baha. This is a prayer for mankind. Yes, I also want to pray for mankind, the entirety of mankind. We are not doing well. Is that right?
For everybody.
Yeah, we are not doing well. These are bad times for humanity. Oh God, we are weak. Give us a strength. We are poor. Bestow upon us thine illimitable treasures. We are sick. Grant us thy divine healing. We are powerless. Give us of thy heavenly power. O Lord, make us useful in this world. Free us from the condition of self and desire. O Lord, make us firm in thy love and cause us to be loving toward the whole of mankind. I hope so. Confirm us in service to the world of humanity, so that we may become the servants of thy servants, that we may love all thy creatures and become compassionate to all thy people. O Lord, thou art the Almighty, thou art the merciful, thou art the forgiver, thou art the omnipotent. Y mis queridos hermanos y hermanas hispanohablantes del corazón, este sombrero es del Ecuador, por eso me puse hoy. Una oración para los Baha'is que están en Irán. Mi querida familia Baha'i sabe cómo sufren ellos. Es terrible el trato que les dan. Pero bueno, oremos todos, ojalá pase algo bueno. Disipa mi pena por tu munificencia y generosidad, oh Dios mi Dios, y destierra mi angustia por medio de tu poder y tu soberanía. Tú me ves, oh mi Dios, con el rostro dirigido hacia ti, en un momento en que las aflicciones me han envuelto por todos lados. Te imploro, tú que eres el Señor de todos los seres y proteges todas las cosas visibles e invisibles, por tu nombre, mediante el cual tú has sometido los corazones y las almas de los hombres, y por las olas del océano de tu misericordia y los esplendores del sol de tu generosidad, que me cuentes entre aquellos a quienes absolutamente nada ha impedido dirigir su rostro hacia ti, oh tu Señor de todos los nombres y Hacedor de los cielos. Tú ves, oh mi Señor, lo que me ha sucedido en tus días. Te suplico por aquel que es la obra de tus nombres y el punto de amanecer de tus atributos, que ordenes para mí aquello que me permita levantarme para servirte y exaltar tus virtudes. Tú eres verdaderamente el Todopoderoso y el Omnipotente, quien acostumbra a responder a las oraciones de todos los hombres. Y finalmente te pido por la luz de tu semblante que bendigas mis asuntos, redimas mis deudas y satisfagas mis necesidades. Tú eres aquel cuyo poder y dominio toda lengua ha atestiguado, y cuya majestad y soberanía todo corazón dotado de entendimiento ha reconocido. No hay Dios sino tú, el que escucha y está dispuesto a contestar. Friends, thank you for joining us in this devotional. I'm gonna repeat this. As American Baha'is, my mother and myself are very concerned for the well-being of our beloved brothers and sisters that are Baha'is in Iran. If you can, pray for them. Please. These people are innocent, as all of you know. Thank you. We love you.